Welcome back. It's another Mom Biz Pep Talk. Today we are talking about business and how entrepreneurship is not always fun. And I think that there is this misconception that running your own business is super fun. And don't get me wrong, it is freaking fun. Like, I love it. But there are ups and downs, just like there is with anything in life. And so I just wanted to talk about the real side of what building a business looks like and the ups and downs, because I still hop on and I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe like going and getting a job would be easier. And then I hop on and I look at all the job listings that are available. And then I'm like, never mind. I actually like owning my own schedule and doing the things that I want to do when I want to do them. And that doesn't pay enough. And so I think that there's two sides to it. There's always an up and down. And just like going and getting a job, right? Like somebody owns your schedule when you go and get a job. And I'm not knocking getting a job. This is just where I am at in my life, that the thought of getting a 9 to 5 job kind of makes me want to vomit. And some people love it. But there's always an upside to it and there's always a downside. So even if you love your job, somebody else might still own your schedule and they tell you what to do, when to be there, when you can have time off, you have to ask for permission. And so that's just not a lifestyle that I want to live. But even though I have full freedom with my schedule and the financial freedom that I'm building, it's not all fun and games. Like, there are times that I am like, on top of the world. And then there are other times that I'm like, why isn't this working? Maybe I should just go get a job. And I think about that. And then I hop on and I look for jobs and then it puts things back into perspective for me. And so I just want you to know that, like, there are not as fun things that we get to do in a business. And so it's just how it goes. But what I will say is that when you are doing something that you love, like I absolutely love helping moms create lives that they love with a business that supports it. I am a firm believer that our business should fit into our life and we should never be trying to cram our life into our business ever, ever. And there are also seasons, right? So I launch Mom Biz Mastery about once a quarter, and there are seasons to that. And so again, there are ups and downs. And there are times when I feel like I'm a little bit more in what a lot of people call hustle, right? So there are seasons of more to do. There's more things to do. I don't want to say busyness. It never really feels busy, if that makes any sense at all. Because it's fun for me. And I love being able to see, okay, like how would this messaging come across and how would this come across? And what if I talked about this in my offer? And so I love tweaking things and seeing what works and what resonates and what isn't and looking at the numbers. And I used to hate the numbers. Isn't that interesting? And then I jumped into this program. It's actually called BBD by James Wedmore, but I jumped into his program and he makes numbers so simple that I now see the fun in it. I never thought I would say that, but here I am. But I just want you to know, like, no matter where you're at, there is still a side of entrepreneurship that isn't always fun. There is the self-doubt. There is failures. There's all these things that we are taught in school, especially like growing up in the public school system, like failure is bad, getting answers wrong is bad. And so then when you jump into entrepreneurship, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur ever since I was a kid. When you jump into that, though, it's really hard to start shifting out of that perspective. And so it's just interesting to look back on that journey and see how far I've come. And now it's like, okay, how can I fail faster so I can figure this out and see what's resonating with this new offer? And it's just fun. Like, you can make it a fun game. But I just really want you to think about what feels good for you. And let's just say maybe you're at the very beginning of building your business and you were like, oh my gosh, this sucks. I am working really hard to make money and I am barely making, let's just say $500 a month. You're like, I'm barely making $500 a month, but I am working my ass off. And this feels bad. And I feel like I'm in hustle all the time. Maybe you've fallen into that like hustle culture that you need to work till your eyes bleed and stay up till 2 a.m. getting it done. That is not it. You do not have to do that. And if you are needing help in your business, this is what I do. I help you simplify everything in your business so that you can increase your income with more ease. But we've got to work through the mindset stuff. We work through the somatic stuff because, again, our body stores past traumas and energy, and that can also be holding us back. So we might be able to like manage our mind and think that we're getting ahead, and then suddenly we throw ourselves back into the same pattern and we're like, what the hell? This is where the breathwork infused rhythms comes in that I incorporate into all of my programs. But Mom Biz Mastery, we go heavy. And this is all about getting your mindset right. It's about releasing what's no longer serving you so that you can step into that best version of you and show up as the CEO that you want to be in your business. But it's about simplification. And if you are sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to like put more hours in and work harder to make the money that you want to make, I'm just here to tell you that that's BS. It is not true. You do not need to put more time, more energy, more productivity into your business. You probably need to take a lot of things off your plate and just get hyper focused on what activities are actually making the money in your business and driving it forward. So I just want you to know that. So if your business, you're at the beginning, it's feeling awful, just know for one, I can help you if you want the help. And two, I mean, who doesn't want the help? Because the help is going to get you where you want to go faster. I will just tell you that. But two is it's about simplification. It's not about doing everything. It's not about this hustle culture. I don't believe in that. It is about being in alignment, feeling really good with what you have to offer, knowing that you have that full belief behind what you are offering. And then it's working on your mindset. It's working on those activities that move that needle forward. And so if you are feeling like it is hard and you are not having any fun, something is wrong and you need some help. Let me help you just see where you're at in your business. You can book a free consult call where we talk about all of it and I help you see where you're holding yourself back, where you need to get unstuck so that you can then move forward. Whether you choose to work with me or not at the end of that call, you just get to choose. If this is a right fit for you, great. If not, great. You will walk away with like tangible steps that you can start to incorporate into your business. But that is all I have for you for this little pep talk. But just know it's not always fun, but most of it should be fun. There are a few things. There are the mindset things that we have to work through. But if you're not having fun in your business, there's a problem. So there is that. And I will talk to you next time.